Hi, this is AtomBomb98, and I'm going to try to answer one of the biggest questions in the knife community, and it's been an argument in my family for years now, and that is which company makes better knives? Is it Benchmade or Spyderco? Now, I think we can all agree that they're both great companies. However, they're different, you know? And depending on your lifestyle and which knives you like and what you use knives for, you may choose one over the other. Spyderco, for this video, I'm going to be using the Paramilitary 2, which I've said in the review is one of my favorites. To represent Benchmade, I'm going to be using the 940 Osborne, which is on loan to me right now from my brother. It's not mine. The only Benchmade I own currently is my custom Griptilian that I got in the custom shop. And that is definitely one of the benefits of a Benchmade. They offer the choice to customize your own knife. Spyderco does not do that. And I think that's a really cool feature because, you know, it's different, you know, to be able to have your own knife that you designed. You can get your own logos on it. You can choose the blade steel, choose the handle color. They've gotten better in the recent years, you know. Used to be just the mini Griptilian or the Griptilian that you could customize. Now you can choose the barrage or the mini barrage, which I might choose that actually for my birthday. It's coming up in April. Anyway, let's start with the price. The cheapest Benchmade currently is around $85 to $95, and it is the mini Griptilian and the Griptilian. Now, you cannot find a Benchmade cheaper than that. However, Spyderco, they offer their value folder line, which is Tenacious, Persistence, which is the medium knife, Ambitious, which is their smallest, and then Resilience, which is their biggest. And then Tenacious is in between Persistence and Resilience. The good thing about these knives is they're imported from China, and they use a lower end steel, which is HCR13 MOV. That allows the price to go down dramatically into like the $30 range, which makes them affordable for most people. So if you don't have a lot of money, Spyderco offers definitely, I think, in my opinion, a better variety in terms of money. You can get, you know, $100 Paramilitary, $120 if you have the money, or you can go to that, or you can pay $50, you get, you know, a Delica, pay $50, you get a Dragonfly. They have knives for every price point, whereas if you want a Benchmade, you got to drop at least $100. Also, let's go into the variety. When I was looking through the catalog for 2015, I saw a lot of Spydercos that I wanted. Where on the other hand, there aren't really many Benchmades that I like for EDC because a lot of the Benchmades are big and heavy. And they're just not, you know, not for me personally. Obviously, that's my opinion. People, I'm sure, are going to love every Benchmade that's out there. It's all depending on what you like. Let's bring back out the Paramilitary. Now, Benchmade is famous for their axis lock, which is a great locking mechanism in my opinion. I love it. It allows you to push it down and you can close the knife one-handed, open it, close it. It's just really fun to play with. Spyderco also invented their own lock. It's not really a copy of the Axis, but it's the compression lock. That's also fun to play with, you know. You can close it one-handed too. But in my opinion, they're both great locks. However, the Axis lock relies on an Omega spring, and I've heard a lot of times in the forums especially that that's prone to breaking. And then you have to send it into Benchmade, which I'll get to that in a minute on the customer service I've never had a problem with the Omega springs breaking, and I play with these knives a lot, opening and closing them. So, you know, that's just, it's a possibility, you know, it can break. Whereas the compression lock, it's not going to break no matter how many times you open and close it, because there's no spring that can fail in there. So, it's all about peace of mind, although I've never had a problem with that. But if you do, you can send it into Benchmade, and they have amazing customer service. That brings me to the next point. Their customer service is Spyderco versus Benchmade. I've used both of their customer services, and in my opinion, Benchmade's is way better. I will tell you why. So, a couple months ago, I had a mini Griptilian with blade play, and I sent it into Benchmade, and about 2 weeks later I got it back, and it was perfect, no blade play. Same thing happened with my dad's Emissary. Right here. Emissary, it is a automatic. Or not auto, it's a spring assisted, sorry. Has the locking mechanism on it, which is a pain in the butt, but there. This is a great Benchmade as well, but the spring assist spring broke, so he had to send this into Benchmade, and it took about 3 weeks, but he got it back and it's perfect now. Benchmade also, when you send the knives in to get them repaired for whatever reason, they will also sharpen it for you for free. So that's good as well. I've never had to send in a Spyderco to get it repaired, but so I can't really speak to that. But also I had as you can see, this clip here is my brother's clip. But you know the 940 Osbornes come with the standard black Benchmade clip. And my brother didn't really like that, so he called Benchmade asking if they can send a new clip, the silver split arrow clip. And they said, sure. We gave them our address, and 3 to 5 days later, we got 2 of these clips in the mail with the screws and everything. And so now it's on his knife. It looks really cool. That's not the clip that it comes with, that's why. But I think it has great contrast with the silver and the blade and the green handles. I like it. On the other hand, I had a Mannix. Well, I still have a Mannix 2 from Spyderco. And I called Spyderco asking if I could have another clip because I lost the clip on the Mannix. And they said sure, but we'll have to pay $6 to get it shipped here and to pay for the clip. Which, I mean, it's not that much money, but for a little clip, when their knives are over $100, you'd think they could just give you a free clip like Benchmade. But apparently not. So yeah, in my opinion, Benchmade has better customer service. My next point kind of goes back to the beginning of the video, where I talked about the value of each knife and the diversity. But I think definitely Spyderco's knives are more collectible, given that they're cheaper. Not cheaper, but they're less expensive. Generally, you can get a good Spyderco like a Delica, or an Endora, or even a Para for about $100, maybe $120, where most Benchmades are in the $150, $200 price range. So if you want to start a knife collection, definitely I think Spyderco is more collectible. I've seen a lot of big Spyderco collections in other people's YouTube videos, but generally I don't see many Benchmade collections. But that doesn't mean you can't collect Benchmade, it's just, it's going to cost you more money. Spyderco's, they're great, you know. It's all about the spider hole, depending on which one you like better. Thumb stud on Benchmade, spider hole on the Spyderco's. They're both great deployment methods. I think it's all about your opinion, really. They're both. Now, one's not better than the other. So it depends. In terms of the locking mechanisms, I'd say about 90% of Benchmades are axis locks. Where Spyderco's, they range from liner locks, back locks, compression locks, frame locks, just different, you know. Spyderco also does a lot of collaborations with other knife makers to make special knives like the Techno, and yeah. So, I don't really think one is better than the other. I know I'm not going to settle the debate, you know, Spyderco versus Benchmade, but hopefully I pointed out enough details to help you make an educated decision about which one you like more. I definitely have more Spydercos than Benchmades because of the price point. They're a little bit easier to get because they're cheaper. But when I say cheap, I do not mean in quality. The Spydercos are very high quality. And my first Spyderco was this Tenacious. And it got me addicted because I was not expecting the excellent fit and finish on just a $30 knife. Which it is excellent. I also got into Benchmades, which I showed you earlier. This is my Benchmade. This is currently the only one I own, but I am looking into getting others. Alright, thanks for watching. This is AtomBomb98. And please subscribe to my videos if you like them. Alright, bye. Have a nice day.